Calgary these days is having a lot of difficulties, correct? Yes, everybody recognizes that. And so our Toastmasters Club highly recognizes that. When I look around the room, there's people dropping like flies, and we're trying to gather people back because we need club growth. And so to understand a little bit about what's happening in Calgary, I love this picture. If the light was a little dimmer, that you would be able to see it. But downtown offices, looking at offices downtown, there's over 5 million square feet of open office space downtown Calgary right now. 5 million square feet. That's a crazy number. There's competition to get people into these offices. To get an entire floor is extremely cheap right now. My brother, he just opened a little shop for himself. He's one of the people that got laid off, and he's a consultant right now, and I've been helping him out. He's telling me that a room this size is almost free. Okay, to put this in perspective, the little office that he wants and needs and uses is small, and it's fairly cheap as well, but he said for the same price, he could get an entire floor like this. There's that much space. That's shocking to me. Thousands of people have been laid off. Many people are in need of resources. These days, what do you do? Where do you go to get help? Everybody knows somebody that needs help. What advice do you give to your colleagues as they're leaving? What advice do you give to your friends, family, when they go, oh, I'm laid off. It's over. I'm done. I don't go to work tomorrow. What do you do? Everybody needs assistance in some form. For those of people not aware, and I'm, as I've said many times, I'm new to Canada. Since I've been back, I picked a very good time to come back. This is what the economy's been like for me since I've been back. And so, getting government assistance. Because of my wife's visa, I can't do certain forms of assistance. I can't get into unemployment. I can't get into a lot of government benefits because that affects my wife's visa. But I have learned that Alberta Human Services is helping people, is putting on programs as simple as how to write a resume, how to write a cover letter. They also offer courses on networking. They offer courses for entrepreneurs. Because there's so many people that have been laid off, the entrepreneurs, everybody's becoming a consultant. If you go to a networking event downtown Calgary, everybody is a coach. Everybody is a consultant. All that means is the job they've had before no longer exists. Alberta Human Services wants to help you. For those that are in the process, possibly, of a transition, Services Alberta, and it's very interesting that Alberta Human Services and Services Alberta are not the same place. The names are so different, right? So different. And so they offer information on unemployment, taxes, and a number of other resources. So many of these are free or very low cost. It's not expensive to contact them. I know many people don't like talking to the CRA. Many people, if you've immigrated to Canada and had to talk to immigration services, that is a nightmare. But there are programs that do want to assist you. Depressing days, yes? What can you do? Because if you are depressed and you sit at home, stay at home, stay at home, stay at home, Does your situation improve? You need to get out there. You need to go places. One of the best groups that I've found on Facebook is called Laid Off Calgary. Go there. There's a group that wants to help you. And as the title says, laid off, these are people that have been working up until possibly a year and a half, 2 years or more for some of them. But this group grows and grows and grows. They have tips. These resources, I've actually pulled from this group, Laid Off Calgary. There's so many things there, so much information there, that if your friends, your family are commenting, what can I do? This is a good first step. As a second step, getting your LinkedIn profile updated. What skills do you have? What can you work on? What do you want people to know about you professionally? Meetup groups. Everybody needs a beer once in a while, right? Christina's going, oh yeah, shot of wine too maybe, okay. But the idea is you need to get out. You need to continue to get out, to go, to shake hands, talk to people. Be sure that the meetup group suits you, that it's a positive environment. You don't want to get stuck in a negative spiral. But you need to get out. You need to talk to people. And by talking to people, you recognize that you are not alone. You need to talk, you need to ask, you need to let your networks know what's happened. If you're shy and don't tell anybody laid off, nobody's going to be talking to you. If they know, they can think of you the next time they hear of a possible opening, because your networks are the strongest place for you to grow.